Hello to everybody, my name is Juan and today we're gonna ride the cable car system of La Paz. Welcome to Mi Teleférico. Taking La Paz public transport system to new heights is Mi Teleférico, a cable car network providing fast and reliable transport between the city's major attraction. Operating from different levels around 3,300 meters sea level until 4,100 meters sea level, is the world's highest cable car ride, has revolutionized the way locals travel between La Paz and the neighboring Alto. Usually there are 3,000 people transported per hour. Along with striving to modernize mobility in La Paz, Mi Teleférico have also considered the system impact on environment, a topic of green importance in Bolivia. In an effort to cut the amount of smoke polluting city air, the cable car system has been designed to run on electricity, part of which is provided through solar power. A tourist attraction its own right, the cable cars provide a spectacular bird's eye view from each of the lines, enabling passengers to grasp just how big and sprawling the city trolley is. Usually they spend 2 years to build each different colors. At the beginning we only had 3 lines. They were red, yellow and green, like the colors of our flag. So far we have 10 lines in operation and 1 under construction. There are different colors. Now we are in the green. There also is yellow, light blue, purple, gray, red, orange, blue, white and brown. This transportation system at the beginning wasn't really popular. Not really popular. Because the tickets were 7 bolivianos and locals protested about that. So now it has been reduced to 3 bolivianos the tickets for different colors. And you can also have the round trip visiting 6 different lines if you start from the red cable car, and every single cable car is interconnected nowadays. Well, in La Paz, the ride of your life costs just 3 bolivianos, or around 65 cents in dollars, as I mentioned at the beginning. That is the price of a ticket of the jointly named Mi Teleférico, my cable car. La Paz ultra-modern public transport system, which holds the title of both of world's longest and highest cable car system. This mighty feat of engineering is a blessing for both locals and visitors, given the city's notorious traffic, or there are a lot of stacked or green-blocked streets. Since the first stage of Mi Teleférico opening in 2014, many of La Paz workers have found their morning commute significantly easier, as they literally rise above the traffic. Well, over there we have very nice views, including the bridges, the triplet bridges, which are 3 red, yellow and green as well. And we are very close to the river of Choqueyapu. By this line, talking about this color, the sky blue is one of the fastest lines in the city. So we're gonna drop off in this station and we are in the white station to switch to that color. So this is also very nice avenue. This is called the Poetas Avenue, la Avenida del Poeta. And even you can take a lift to go to the movie theater, Multicine in La Paz. There is a big one. If you stay for a couple of days in La Paz, you can visit there, also watch some videos in English and Spanish, which is very interesting. Well, this is one of the most popular, as I mentioned, public transportation. You have a great view from here. Now we're going to switch to one of the most romantic lines from my point of view, the white line. Well, the only way you can really get a sense for its scale is to look down from above and gape at the way it clings to very slope and surface. All the way up on the Altiplano, the highest part of town, 4,000 meters above sea level. It's really high. Altiplano has now officially being designated a separate city, which is going to be El Alto, the way we are going now. This area, this station is called Quimsachata. In Spanish, it's called Triplets. So this is one of the main avenues of the city. Miraflores is neighborhood. In honor of one of the youngest presidents of Bolivia, he was Herman Buch. Herman Buch was president of Bolivia at 32 years old, but he got poisoned when he was 36. That's very sad. Well, looking down from or high, you also understand why the city seems to be in almost permanent gridlock. Roads not only have to sweep back their way up steepy, sloping hillsides, they also have to make abrupt turns to avoid soaring limestone stacks that seems to loom randomly out of the earth. Well, and also from here you can take the brown line, which is approximately 4 minutes ride. That's very short, but it's necessary. It's a necessity for the people. So we are reaching to another station, which is called Inalmama. Inalmama station is now very popular, or Plaza Villarreal in Spanish also. But Inalmama means, by the way, coca leaf, because nearby we have a very big coca leaf market. Usually it's possible to see very big bags. Some taxis carrying the big bags. If believe it or not, sometimes the big bags are bigger than the taxi. Now we are taking the Orange Line. The Orange Line has started the operation from 2017, which is also new. Convenient. Talking about the cable car also. However, you can't get a feel for La Paz without spending some time on its narrow streets. Well, you can see houses in the mountains. Originally, those houses were illegal establishments. But in Bolivia, usually we gather for everything. Even ice cream sellers have their own organization. They have their chiefs or kind of that. So that's why it was impossible to move the people from those areas. Now, all of those areas are legal establishments. But especially in rainy seasons, we have a lot of landslides in La Paz. In 2010, there was a massive landslide. That was very sad. I don't want to talk about that. So this station is called Apachita. Apachita in Spanish means the edge of the mountain. Usually in Apachitas are some of the witch doctors, but in this case it's very close to the Cementerio Las Llamitas, the Lama Cemetery. It's not literal, by the way, it's just the name. It was a small and poor cemetery, which is also in La Paz. We have a lot of cemeteries to that. Now, our commute to El Alto city. Well, look at the mountains surrounding this city. Seems to be the Great Canyon, but with houses. La Paz has many nicknames. One of them is a city in a half construction. Because most of the houses are not finished, there are many reasons. It is possible to see also in other cities of South America, but especially in La Paz, there is one reason. One of them is the taxes, but also there are many other reasons. Well, also another nickname of La Paz is the pit, La Hollada. It's just a big hole, but during the night it's spectacular. You can see a lot of lights of the city. Right now we reached up to El Alto city. In El Alto we have the biggest open market of South America, approximately 5 square kilometers market, which is really, really big. You can find almost everything in El Alto. It is possible to find food. Well, we are looking at some. There's gonna be a big party because it's the official opening of the Gray Line. Usually we throw a really, really big party to celebrate the cable car systems. Well, and usually the first passenger of the cable car, when we officially open that, is the president of Bolivia, because because of his support to the cable car.